Yes.
Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat.
It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
What we're gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back into time.
That's right, it is Throwback Thursday. And on this day I like to dig deep into the crates, go back to the days of yesteryear and play you some classic hits. Now I will say this is the last day of No Shave November, so take a good look because some of this, especially this, is going away, and I'll try to trim it up and do something with this. But again, it's No Shave November, and I hope I brought some awareness to men's health. I just had to go get some of my juice for my vape, and the guy was like, "Oh, what's up with the beer?" And I was like, "It's No Shave November." But since I believe he's Somalian, he didn't understand, like, what does that mean or whatever. And I was like, you know what? This worked because you're asking me what's up with the beard. I get to educate you on men's health, and that's how this all works. So I told him, like, it's better than doing the other one, the No Nut November.
I'm about to bust.
I was like, but I don't mind not shaving. So the artist that is coming up right now, I probably should give it a little bit of atmosphere. Hold on a moment. All right, the artist that is coming up right now is very special, and that artist is Mos Def. And it's Mos Def featuring Massive Attack. And Massive Attack is a British group that's considered trip hop. And, you know, they do a lot of instrumentals, but they get a lot of guest vocals on their tracks. And, you know, it creates wonderful music. Now, this one is called Eye Against Eye, and it's off of the Blade soundtrack. And this is 2002, I believe, Blade 2 soundtrack, so it's 2002, so we're talking 21 years ago, which is a throwback. Now, I didn't know until I did my research that Massive Attack got funding in the very beginning from Nina Cherry, and Nina Cherry of Buffalo Stance fame from back in the 80s, maybe early 90s. I can't remember when Buffalo Stance came out. And then, so they funded Massive Attack as well as Portishead when they were first starting out. And I thought, you know what, that's very, very cool. Now, when the Blade 2 soundtrack came out, and I'll move over here because we're getting into some serious stuff here. The Blade 2 soundtrack, Balamo, went to number 19 in Austria, number 29 in Canada. These are albums, not the singles. 28 in Canada, number 106 in France, number 19 in Germany, 39 in New Zealand, 48 in Switzerland, 26 on the Billboard 200 albums, and number 1 on the US Top Electronic Dance Albums Billboard, which is a great thing. Now, what also made the Blade 2 soundtrack so unique is that they took these artists that are serious hip-hop artists, you know, well-respected hip-hop artists, and mixed them with these, you know, electronic dance artists and put them together. So let's take a look at some of those things. You got Fatboy Slim and Eve. You got Massive Attack and Mos Def. You got Ice Cube and Paul Oakenfold. You got The Roots and BT. You got Ronnie Size and Cypress Hill. You got Busta Rhymes and Silk the Shocker with Dub Pistols. You got Danny Saber with Fabulous and Jadakiss. You got the Gorillas with Redman. You got Groove Armada with Rod Digger and Trina. You got the Crystal Method with Bubba Sparks. You got the last one. You got Moby and Mystical.
Get the fuck out of here!
Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Now, you know what? I'm not the biggest verse on Mos Def. I like Mos Def and everything that I've heard from him, I've liked. But, you know, I was watching a documentary on Scritti Politti. Yeah, that's Scritti Politti from the 80s. You know, he had a bunch of hits. He had this high-sounding feminine voice, and, you know, I learned a lot about him. But somewhere in the documentary, it kind of fast forward to, like, 1999. Now, you know, Mos Def was, you know, might have come out in 94, but he didn't really become big until 99 when he was with Talib Kweli and Black Star, and, you know, and then he did a solo song the same year called Miss Fat Booty. But also in 99, he did a song with Scritti Politti, and this is how it sounds.
Yeah, from Boogie Down to Tinseltown, I had them all getting down. My baggage claims got exotic names, I get around. How I'm living now, well, that's a whole lot different now from where I'm sitting at. Got a whole clearer vision now.
So that is called Tinseltown to Boogie Down, and it also features Lee Majors. And I'm like, oh my God, you know, Scritti Politti is doing this kind of shit. So I'm not surprised that around this time frame between 99 and 2002, that, you know, Mos Def wasn't experimenting with different groups. So that's it. So if you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week, or I'm trying to. So without any further ado, here is Mos Def and Massive Attack and Eye Against Eye.
Fuck yeah, bro. Let's do this.
Eye against eye, flesh in my flesh, your mind in my mind. Two of a kind, but one won't survive. My image is reflecting the enemy's eye, and his image is reflecting mine at the same time. Eye against eye, flesh in my flesh, your mind in my mind. Two of a kind, but one won't survive. Right here's where the end gon' start at. Conflict, contact, combat. Fight a sin where the land is marked at. Settle the dispute about who the live is. 3-word answer, whoever survived this. Only one of us could ride forever, so you and I can't ride together. Can't live or can't die together. All we could do is collide together. So I skillfully apply the pressure. Won't stop until I'm forever one. A doorstep where death never comes. Spread across time till my time never done. And I'm never done. Walk tall, why ever run? When they move, if I ever come. Bad man never fret reward. Tell them come, general, we are gonna start the mud. Fire fun. Eye against eye. Flesh in my flesh, your mind in my mind. Two of a kind, but one won't survive. My image is reflecting the enemy's eye, and his image is reflecting mine at the same time. Eye against eye. Flesh in my flesh, your mind in my mind. Two of a kind, but one won't survive. Survive. holding no space for partners, no space for drivers, no space for walkers, no space regardless. You're on my path, then get off it. Hard-headed and unresponsive, get their lives put on target with harshness. Come with the cannon sparking, they darken. Who am I? One-man squadron. Monster the fire, this time to the snatch it tomorrow. The 1,000-yard stare that appears through your armor. You can get it all right now if you want to, but when your front line get marched through, I warn you. You know who forever belong to. I can't stop. Flesh of my flesh, your mind of my mind. Two of a kind, but one won't survive. My image is reflecting the enemy's eye, and his image is reflecting mine at the same time. I can't stop. Flesh of my flesh, your mind of my mind. Two of a kind, but one won't survive. My image is reflecting the enemy's eyes, and his image is reflecting mine. Survive, 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 survive.
That was Eye Against Eye, and you can hear, the difference in, maybe a traditional hip hop beat and this one that sounds electronic. It sounds a little kind of industrial. And, back in, the late 80s, early 90s, I loved industrial music. So this, like Skinny Puppy and things like that in Ministry. So this fell right into my wheelhouse when I'm hearing it in the 2000s, and it was great. So, and I own all three Blades on, I got the first two on VHS and the last one on DVD, and I love the Blade movies. I really, really do. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.